Hello, hello. I am here live for anyone that is looking for advice about your relationships, life, spirituality, if you're on a spiritual journey. If you are looking for some advice, type it into the chat. And let me just introduce myself. I am Goddess of Love. You can call me Goddess. And I help people in relationships. I help people on their spiritual journey and in life in general. I'm also a Reiki practitioner. If you haven't seen that already, check out my playlist. I have tons of videos on healing, relationships, and motivational videos. So tap in if you are looking for some advice. I am offering free live advice, and I'll be on here every single day. I try to be on here every single day. So if you're looking for some advice, chat in the chat box. Hey, what you got for me, girl? Can you hear me? How's everything? What you got for me? I know you got some questions. Thank you for joining my live, Miss Kai. So just tapping in for a little while to see if anybody comes up. You're looking for some advice. You can ask your questions in the chat. What do you mean by what is some advice of reoccurring emotions? What do you mean by that? You're going to have to elaborate a little bit more on that. What do you mean? What is some advice on reoccurring emotions? Negative emotions? What type of emotions are you talking about? Elaborate a little bit more on that. It's different type of emotions. You have joy, ain't all negative. Okay, is that what you're experiencing? A lot of negative emotions? And one thing I do with anything that I feel negative is I do take a step back and reflect. Sometimes I put myself in a meditative state, whether that is just walking outside or, you know, sitting with myself in a meditative state, or, I play some music, I shift my focus, my energy, onto that. So I've shifted my focus and my energy to more of the present. I do some reflection. I do some breathing work as well, like breathing, breathe in and out. And I do, just shift my focus to the present moment. So you got to constantly do that if you are struggling with something that's negative a lot of the times. Because then you got to ask yourself, like, where is it coming from? Because there's like also a root cause. And the negative could be anxiety or, fear. What is it? Where is it actually coming from? So we just need a little bit. I just need a little bit more context. You're funny. Hello, Portable Portal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You have any questions? I'm here for a minute. Kai, if you sure you was going to ask, you said yes, I was going to ask. You was going to ask what, something else or about the emotions? Oh, okay. How you can find the root cause. I believe I had told you this before, but like I said, you want to do some self-reflection. Self-reflection is something that you want to do. Sit with yourself and wonder, ask, why do I feel negative? Where's actually it coming from? You can either, you can start writing it down. Like you can journal. Journaling is really, really good to finding a root cause of what you are going through. Journaling is very, very, very good. So, have you tried journaling? Because that's really good. That's really good to do. That helped me out a lot. And then you also like reflection is just sitting with yourself because sometimes things come up too, and it's like, oh, that's why I feel this way, or maybe people that you are around that's causing you to feel negative, or maybe it's a story that you're telling yourself. Like stories, if you're telling yourself like the same stories that's negative over and over again, then you're gonna draw back to that negative state. You're gonna always feel like that. Yeah, you can actually write down like what you're feeling, expressing yourself on paper. Yes, expressing your emotions, like just to get it out. Like, why are you feeling like this? What do you feel like right now? You know, how are you feeling? And because when you write it out, it's like things are going to come out. It's going to eventually start to come up. And then you can ask yourself some questions. Why do I feel like this? Then your mind is going to be like, oh, this is why I feel like this. Sometimes for me, I just shift my focus. Breath work is very important to do. For me, it works tremendously. Sometimes I have to play a certain type of music, positive music, to get me out of that negative mind state as well, or that negative feeling. So it uplifts me. It shifts my energy, like my vibration. Yeah, try it. I'm telling you, it works. It works. Like I'm talking about like, like the positive hertz type of music that you want to listen to. That really, really helps. You know, it does. So it's different ways: journaling, listening to music, meditation. Meditation has helped a lot as well. But if you already started to journal, you shouldn't stop. You got to keep going. Consistency matters. You have to have a routine for yourself, especially if you're struggling with that. How you been doing? How's everything though? Besides that, Is there anything else that you tried, Miss Kai, to help with your negative emotions? And what type of emotions? Is it anger? Is it anxiety? That's good. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Keep feeding yourself like, okay, anger and sadness. Yeah, keep feeding yourself positive talk. That's really important. That's really, really important. That's something that you can do as well. Like, it really is. Take a walk, take time for yourself, really do things for yourself that makes you feel good. That will help as well. You, know, you gotta push yourself. But I'm glad that you're doing good. Yeah, keep trying those stuff. Don't give up, because if you give up, you're gonna always feel like that. Do things that works for you. Yeah, yeah, you gotta change your mindset. If you don't have any more questions, I'm gonna jump out of here. Just wanted to jump on real quick. I'm actually going to be going live every single day at different times. And if anyone wants to ask questions about their relationships, about their life, their purpose, spirituality, you can drop it in the chat and I will answer them. I don't have a set time as to when I'm going to come on live, but I'm just testing it out different times to see who's available. But I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking, Kai. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. But anyways, I am about to end this live. I know it was pretty short, but listen, if anyone again needs some advice, make sure you join my live. Turn on your notifications. I will be coming here every single day to answer your questions to the best of my ability. So tap in. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.